Good afternoon, Chester. This is Billy Rose, and this is your outlook for this weekend as far as the winter weather storm that's going to be coming through. Really quick, we'll start off with the pivotal weather and the timing of when the snow is supposed to start. So this is the HRRR. This is the 48-hour convection align model, and it's got it starting at around 10 a.m. So if we go ahead and go to the NAM 3K, it's just about 10 a.m. And if we go to, and that's a 60-hour run, and we are going to the rapid refresh forecast system, and that's also got it starting at 10 a.m. If we go to the global model and the European, it's got us having a little bit starting early, but this is a later, earlier run. The three that I showed you are the 18 Z runs, and so I'm going to go with that at about 10 a.m. On Saturday. It's going to start. Really quick, when we go live tomorrow and we look at the DBZs on the inspector tool, 10 DBZs be flurries and light snow, 10 to 20 will be, flurries, 10 to 20 will be light snow, 20 to 30 moderate snow, and 30 plus will be the heavy snow. So let's go ahead and look at the different amount totals, and we'll start off with the global forecast system. Let me go ahead and make sure I've got the latest run, 18Z. Be the 12Z. It'd be the 12Z to get the further. Let me see if I can do that 18Z, see how far that goes out. Doesn't go up far enough yet. It's not got all the times in. So we're going with a 12Z, and we are going to go to the Kuchera total snow amounts. And we are going to zoom in on Chester and get my draw tool out so I can mark it. We are right here in the red, and we are going to move that through to Monday. So if we're looking at the Kuchera model and the global forecast system, it's got us close to 12 inches. And if we go to the European model, zoom in here real quick, that's got us at right around 13 inches on the high amount total. And if we go to the regional, NAM, and I don't think it's ever going to get up to 18 inches, but this is the NAM showing up right about 17 inches. I've never used the NAM regional model before. So if we go to the regional Canadian model, and you zoom that in, it's got us at 10 inches. So now I'm going to go to the convection allowing, and that's where we get the more accurate total amounts, which will be about 10 inches with the HRRR. And let me see if I can get that down to, let me erase that. And we're right here. And that is the 12Z. Let me get to the 18Z. Move that forward. And I got us right now at 10 inches as far as it could go out. Then we'll go to the NAM 3 kilometer CONUS. Make sure we get that on to Monday. And it's got us right at about 11 to 12 inches. And we are going to the rapid refresh forecast system. And it's got us at 10 inches. So let me go ahead and get back to Radar Omega and erase that circle there. And then I'm going to go ahead and circle where we are in Chester. That is the 8 to 12 inches, and this is the expected snowfall with the official National Weather Service forecast. The probabilistic snowfall forecast is pretty much similar. It's got us at 8 to 11 inches. So, like I showed you, the three convection allowings got us between 10 to 12 inches. And that's what the National Weather Service has got us on the high end of the 12 inches. So we are going to get something. Let me erase that real quick. As far as the snow amounts, let me get off my draw tool. And I am going to close that out real quick. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at the map here of what's going on currently. And as you can see this, we got warnings all over the place in the United States. Going around Portland on the west coast. You can see right there, Salem. Cold weather advisories. Guys, the wind chills going from Sunday night into Monday is what's going to be really telling. It's going to be probably up to negative 15. I've had different models showing negative 17 to negative 19. So that's going to be the cold day. Mind you, all of next week, we are going to be in the low digits, single digits, I believe, and we are going to have possible wind chills of below zero up to negative 5 to 10 below zero all week until Friday, I think. And I'll take a better look at that later on. So we do have some storm chasers out there right now. We got John McKinney, I believe, is in Kansas. And he is close to some snow, but I don't no, it looks like it's pretty clear out there. If anything, it's to the east of John. And then we've got Vince in Oklahoma City.
Sometimes I want to be happy.
And I'm going to get off of him because he's got some foul language sometimes. But if we take a look at the United States, and I'm going to get my draw tool back out again to show you all the watches and warnings covering from the eastern part of Montana. Let me get here real quick. And then going up through Colorado and New Mexico, even down into Texas, all of Texas being that cold weather warning. And then I believe that is South Carolina, North Carolina, all the way up to Maine, going through Michigan. And you can see right there, that circled in the red is all the watches and warning, from ice warnings to cold weather, extreme cold weather, snow, winter weather warnings, ice warnings. All that is in play, and that's covering pretty much the eastern part of the United States from Denver to east. So that's what we are looking at as far as the weather. Let me erase that real quick and get off the draw tool. So right now, guys, if we go ahead and take a look at Chester, and like I said, it's 12 degrees right now. It feels like negative one. It got 19 mile an hour winds, and it's pretty chilly out there. I had full gear on, and I pretty much covered my face, so it's pretty chilly. And we got humidity at 33%. If you look over here to right in Chester, you can see all that gray right there. That is light precipitation. I don't think we have any in Chester, but anything is falling. But this is in 11 dBz, so light flurries around Ava. And this is current at 354. And I'm going to go ahead and put that in play real quick. So it looked like it's dissipating, but you can see we're getting some cloud cover. About 30 minutes ago, we probably had some flurries kicking off, but it looks like it's dissipating. Elsewhere, if we get down into Texas, this is where it starts, the colds meeting. And you see all this in the orange and red. That is sleet mix going on right now. And right above that, in this blue, let me get off the inspector tool, is around Childress is starting to snow. Plainview, Muleshoe, and around Amarillo. Looks like you guys got some snow kicking off right there. In Kansas, you got snow that's starting right now. And that's what we got currently. So guys, I will be going live tomorrow in the morning. I will have my chat on, so you guys can chat with me on Facebook and YouTube. And I'll just, I'll see it, it'll pop up on my screen. I do have 4 different screens, so I've got to juggle a little bit if I'm changing something. I've got Pivotal Weather on one, I've got Radar Omega on the other. If you see all these little dots, these are cameras throughout the United States. The bigger ones, like this one right here, if you can see my hand, I might even put it on a draw tool. This guy right here, that is a storm chaser. And then, like I said, these other ones are just stationary cameras at schools, at police stations, wherever they got them. And this is another one right here in Oklahoma City. That's Vince. And I don't know how many storm chasers are going to be out tomorrow. These are the 2 that are live. Vince actually puts up a weather balloon and collects data. So he works for Weather Eye. And then John McKinney up here, his son is also a storm chaser. His name is Freddie McKinney. But those are the only 2 that I've got right now that are live right now. So tomorrow I will also, I know in Missouri I have access to live cameras. The one closest to Chester is Perryville, right there on the interstate. But I will check to see what kind of cameras I have access to. I have access to about 26 states and the live storm chasers. So I don't know how many are going to be live tomorrow. So you guys can reach me at Facebook and look for Billy Rose and that German Shepherd and follow me there if you want to accept me. Just ask for a friend request, and you also can reach me at Billy Rose Weather on YouTube. That's all I got for right now. Guys, I don't know how bad this storm is going to be. Make sure you got plenty of fuel, food, and I will see you tomorrow. I'm not going to get out. Both my vehicles are covered. We got our food. I even got gas for the generator. If you do go out, like I said, the wind chills, it ain't going to take long for you to get hypothermia. So make sure you have the correct weather gear if you go out. All right, you guys have a good evening, and I'll see you tomorrow morning live.